And he gets two of his hammer tanks smashed by the MCV. Not a good micro there. He has to push back. He's not going to be able to get in here. And he gets another one smashed. Not good. But he's backing up. So, effective defense by Jozha here. I think he's ahead in this game right now. And now Jozha's pushing back ahead. We have kind of a back and forth game here. I mean, ProzeX wanted to end this game early. That was basically the whole point of what he's trying to do here. But Jozha just held it off perfectly, and now it looks pretty good for him. Although they both have the same amount of refineries. They both seem to have 3 refineries up, so maybe I could be wrong here. ProzeX has decided to just hang out in the center of the map. Oh, look at it. Jozha actually has the advantage. He has an oil refinery, and ProzeX does not. So that's the minor economic advantage that he has at the moment. But it looks like this is completely undefended right here. I think ProzeX is going to go in with his flag blades and take this out. There's no way Jozha's going to be able to deal with this. He can get his units up there, not fast enough, I don't think. And here comes the flak blades. These are just so good for Soviets. One of the best units. That worker is going to go down, for sure. Jozha's sending some units up. I don't think they're going to get there in time. Meanwhile, ProzeX is harassing the oil refinery. That's probably going to go down. So while I said Jozha had an economic advantage, not anymore. Now ProzeX has the economic advantage, so this is looking kind of interesting. Oil refinery goes down. ProzeX meanwhile has tons of tank busters and some tanks. He will be able to take out any metal army that ProzeX decides. He will be able to destroy this army. But ProzeX is pushing ahead anyway. He's engaging, and he's going to see the tank busters. He's going to have to retreat. Those are just going to destroy that metal like it's not even there. He is retreating, but he's retreating into a corner. I don't know what he's going to do with those hammer tanks, but here comes the flak blades. But here comes strikers to counter the flak blades. So Jozha has a very good unit composition right now. He can pretty much deal with anything that ProzeX is throwing at him. And these hammer tanks are going to go down. He cannot get them out of this. He's put them into a corner of the map. There's no way he's getting out of this. Meanwhile, some more Tengus. And this is looking very bad, actually, for ProzeX. Here comes the flak blades. The strikers are going to come in, retreats the flak blades. The tank buster's just going to rip this apart in about 5 seconds. He manages to get a couple of tanks out, but the rest of his hammers went down, and this is not good at all. This is looking very bad for ProzeX right now. He's still well in the game. It's just in this game the minor advantages do add up. So ProzeX is just retreating, and it looks like it's still 3 refineries to 2. So although ProzeX did lose a lot of his army there, he still has an economic advantage. And here comes the first MiG. He's going to go for the air superiority with flak blades and MiGs, it looks like. Nothing too interesting happening right now, I suspect. And a burst drone scouts the MiGs, so Jozha knows that ProzeX is probably going for a heavy air switch, tech switch now. He's probably all but abandoned tanks. He's seen the tank busters. He knows that hammer tanks are not going to get him anywhere. They're just going to get ripped apart. So he's decided to go for more of a heavy air build at this point of the game. And he's going to take out this power plant pretty quickly. And it's going to be interesting what Jozha does about this. He has strikers, they're not going to reach. They'll be able to defend the resources, but they're not as mobile as flak blades. So nothing too interesting. I suspect that ProzeX is probably going to do some more harassment. It's his flak blades because they're just so good. Jet tanks are out, and he has his docks out, interestingly. The flak blades are going to try and kill this, but he sent the Tengus in, but the MiGs are there, and they're going to take out the Tengus like nothing. MiGs just shred Tengus, and they go down, and this docks is going to go down unless Jozha does something. He sells it. So that plan went straight out the window. Good job by ProzeX there. So this is looking kind of interesting. I mean, ProzeX actually might be ahead now. Jozha's just kind of forced to sit in his base. He can't do anything with flak blades going everywhere harassing. Meanwhile, he has this up, and this is probably going to go down. This is the power of air in this game right here. He just goes around harassing everything, causing so much trouble, there's nothing he can do. He sends the jet tanks up, but they can get shredded by MiGs like nothing. Here they go. That thing's gonna go down. And all the MiGs escape. No, okay, one MiG. Is that two MiG? One MiG goes down. Okay. So, yeah, that's a good, you know, I think ProzeX is going to be happy with that trade. As long as he can keep the economy down, that's exactly what he's trying to do. Continually just wreck the economy, make sure he's ahead economically, and go from there. And you're going to take down another oil refinery. He has 6 twin blades in the air. This is just looking outrageous here. 6 twin blades. He has 2 or 3 MiGs, I'm not sure. At least 2. He also has 4 hammer tanks and 3 bullfrogs on the ground. I don't think they're going to do much of anything at this point. That's just his remaining army. He's pumping out more bullfrogs. So he wants to make sure that all the Tengus go down. He wants to make sure these flak blades continue to dominate as they've pretty much been doing so far. Little burst drone scout goes down. Big. So we're in a bit of a stalemate right now. I mean, Jozha's just hanging in his base, while ProzeX is just hanging in his base, but he's flying around with flak blades doing some damage, so I'd say he's a little ahead at this point in the game. But ProzeX has something interesting. He has a King Oni out, and he also has his nanotech mainframe out, so he's going to go for some kind of tech build here. I'm not sure exactly what he's going for. The only thing I could possibly think of would be some kind of docks build. But we've seen he had the docks up and that went down very quickly. I don't know if it was upgraded or not. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. And again, the flak blades are going to take down the worker. Just so sickening for any player to have their workers go down like that. Here's a jet tank. They're going to chase these flak blades away. MiGs are nowhere to be seen here. Not